Begin Podfix Network transmission in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, y'all? We are the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the side chicks featuring Yummy and Dark Phoenix. We are the side chicks because we give our side of the issues. We are an irreverent and comedic podcast hosted by two seductive and fully grown women that explores pop culture and relationships.
That's right. And if you want a behind the scenes glimpse of what fully grown and seductive women talk about when no one is listening, no holds barred, this is your podcast. I'm talking unfiltered. I'm talking not safe for work. And by the way, not for Karens or prudes.
That's right. So check us out at yummyfearless.com.
Peace.
I don't know, but okay,
sweetie.
Here's the funniest thing all week to me. Charlamagne the God. So he used to be pretty decent friends with Kanye, but they are on the outs. And the reason that they're on the outs, Charlamagne just talked about it. And he said because Kanye called him and asked him to help sabotage Pete's relationship with Kanye's ex, Kim Kardashian. And Charlamagne politely told him that he didn't feel comfortable getting in the middle of the mess because he was friends with both Ye and Pete Davidson. And that made Kanye very upset. That Charlamagne wasn't interested in helping him hurt Pete and Kim. And he fell into an emotional tirade. And he screamed at Charlamagne. And he said, "My wife is fucking a white boy with a 10-inch dick, and you won't help me." My wife is fucking a white boy with a 10-inch dick, and you won't help me?
That sounds like Kanye. That does sound like something he would say. I have to believe Charlamagne.
That is wild. That is wild.
And Charlamagne with literally no standards. If he's refusing some shit.
Exactly. But do you know who you are? If you will yell to another person, "My wife is fucking a white boy with a 10-inch dick, and you won't help me."
Oh my word. Aren't they divorced anyways? Oh my God.
I guess this is when they first were getting divorced and separated. But honey,
that's the thing that sent you over, huh, Charlamagne? Wow.
Listen, I don't know if he's like sounds like he wishes he was getting the 10-inch dick, or I don't.
It does kind of sound like that. I don't know that like Charlamagne was trying to clown him. What's Charlamagne's real name? Do you know?
Leonard.
He's gonna be Leonard to me from now on. Leonard was trying to clown him.
Yeah, Leonard was going in.
He knew what he was doing.
That's funny as hell, though.
That's funny.
That's funny as hell. But but you know, boy, fame and money must be something else.
First of all, the audacity of you to be like, "Hey, let's stick together. Let's fuck up Pete Davidson. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're not in kindergarten. What the fuck are you doing? Let's sabotage Pete Davidson." How old are you, man?
How old are you? And you know, other people can't help you. If your wife is fucking a white dude with a 10-inch dick, ain't none. I'm gonna tell you that. Listen, if a woman find a man with a 10-inch dick, ain't nobody coming in between that.
There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing Charlemagne can do about it. There's
Right.
nothing anyone can do about it.
This club can't help you. They can't help you. How does he know he has a 10-inch dick?
Clear, for one, right? First of all, how do you know this? Did she tell you? Did Kim tell you this? Or did Pete tell you?
She wouldn't tell him. But how does he know Pete has a 10-inch dick?
I'm just guessing. I mean, I heard that he did. I don't know.
It's so specific.
I know.
He didn't even say a big ass dick. He said a 10-inch dick.
That is very specific.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, I hope I get caught up like that with a white boy with a 10-inch dick. Shit. Congratulations.
Or Asian dude with a 10-inch dick.
Never.
Or black dude with a 10-inch dick.
Be nothing Kanye or Charlemagne the God can do to come in between me.
Or biracial dude with a 10-inch dick.
Ever. Just bring it.
I don't know that Charlemagne can help.
Yeah, ain't nothing he can do. Ain't nothing he can do. Okay. All right. I did it like after work. I was just like, you know what?
Right.
Get your shit together.
Hey, because that white man with the beard,
Oh
he
my
ain't gonna do it
God.
himself. Okay.
I watched him like 8 fucking times.
He was hot.
I just was like,
I got a thing for his aesthetic. He is like, yeah.
Yes.
And really, he could be any race, but
listen, no, he was on TikTok. What was his handle? It's Iron something.
Oh yeah.
Because
Iron Sanctuary. Iron Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
I'm gonna say a prayer in his sanctuary.
This white boy is fine.
Let us pray. We lift our hands in the sanctuary. We stick our tongue out in the sanctuary. Oh, I'm sorry. That's blasphemous. My bad.
No, he was gorgeous though.
I mean, he was kind of unassuming to start with, but I knew it was about to be some shit.
I didn't see it coming. That's what got me. I didn't see it coming. Then I'm so bad. Like I kept like going back. Like, did I see a dick print? Let me go back one more time.
I thought that. Oh man, I actually thought that he was like, because the perspective was like from down below, and I was like, is he showing what I think he's showing? Oh. I had to watch it a few times.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back when we get done and look at it a little.
He knows what he's doing too. He knows exactly what he's doing.
That Iron Sanctuary, y'all need to go look him up.
Iron Sanctuary.
White boy is fine.
Lift your hands.
Yes, please, girl. So, what do you think about the fallout from Kanye?
If you're happy that Kanye getting his ass handed to him, clap your hands.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Girl, listen, I'm gonna say this though. Them white people, like, they seriously been handing that ass to him.
They like, get your country ass out of here. We gave you an invitation and you demolished the place. You trying to demolish the place.
I mean, they've been fucking him over.
No, they haven't. He fucked himself over.
You are correct.
He is the sole proprietor and orchestrator of the ass handing situation.
He did that shit. He did that. It's been something to see.
And in typical Kanye fashion, though, he over exaggerated his financial loss. He elevated it to 2 billion.
So now you negative. Now you negative. You in a negative now, dumbass.
You the type of motherfucker be like, ain't my dick big? You average.
How big was it?
You don't feel that all up in your neck. Yeah. This motherfucker talking about he lost 2 million. But here's the thing that is interesting. He gave to the Jewish people. Now he ain't gave no motherfucking apology to Black people. Still, Jewish people, he gave some old weird apology. Part of it, he said, those who continue to do, he said, he want to give a sincere apology to the Jewish people. Causing people to hurt is not helping. So before God, what I would do is start off as a samurai. You already sounded like you sniffing powder again. And say, I'm sorry for hurting you as a Jewish person. I'm sorry for the way I made you feel. And I'm sorry for the entire population of a race that I feel is actually my brothers, because I classify and feel that I'm also connected with Christ in that way.
Next, get your country ass out of here. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Oh shit!
Not you weren't sorry at all until you lost that
money.
What is it, 7 billion?
Right, and let him tell it. Tomorrow it'll be 10. But he wasn't sorry. He was not sorry.
He's sorry, all right. Oh, he triggers me. He triggers me.
Then the motherfucker, so he got his Instagram back. So he's posted a message on Instagram, and he talked directly to this guy, Ari Emanuel, who's this big CEO of something in Hollywood, who appealed to corporations to stop working with him. He says to Ari, or he names him by name, Emanuel, I lost $2 billion in one day, and I'm still alive. This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am. Kanye, you so full of shit.
Get your country ass out of here. Nobody cares. Fuck out of here. I hope y'all do. I hope people do not. I hope that brown and Black people do not accept the BS that he's putting down. Please don't accept it.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But you saw the 2 Black athletes that resigned from his sports management.
No.
Yeah, so 2 Black athletes resigned.
Good for you.
But wait, they didn't resign because of the shit he said about Black people. These motherfuckers resigned.
Are you shitting me right now?
He said about the white folks.
Oh, don't start. I don't want to be triggered. I do not want to be triggered this way.
Let me get this straight. You niggas didn't resign when he was talking about Black people.
Niggas and flies.
When he said George Floyd.
I do despise.
No, you didn't resign from all of that. But when he said that about white folks, that's where you do the motherfucking line.
That's just like all these people. I just, people, my people. I just don't understand y'all. But maybe there's a world order. Maybe there is a world order, and maybe there's some poetic justice, some semblance of poetic justice, because the likes of Kanye, he doesn't deserve the shine, nor the accolades, nor the money. Because I've said this to you before. He's not a genius.
No.
If you don't have shit else to do all day but make beats, goddamn it, you better be good. You better be decent at it. Shit, if I ain't got shit to do but make beats, I'm gonna call me a genius then. Okay. So he's nothing. If he may be tenacious, if nothing else. Right. Tenacity is not a gift. It's it may be ambition, and ambition leads to pride, and pride cometh before the fall. So
Yeah.
I hope that he has fallen. And
But
next,
it-
what?
like musical artists, like I've had this debate with people about him. I said, we grew up in the era of Prince. Kanye gets help writing. So to me, that automatically, he doesn't
Gets
play
help.
instruments.
Motherfuckers have written his shit before.
Right.
And you sampling shit and speeding it up, but you didn't even make that technique up.
That ain't
Come to
even
find
a-
out, that was another famous DJ in Chicago who did that. So you just, you didn't have shit else to do but perfect it. Like, get out of here with that shit.
Right. That's what I'm like, why y'all know better? I mean, if you over 35, 40, you know better. That motherfucker ain't even writing original shit like that. I'm like, he's not a genius.
So let me ask you something. I want to change subject a little bit. What do you think of Madonna's claim that she made all of these young rappers and these women? She basically started the sexual revolution when she wrote her book. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about that. I don't know that I completely agree with that. In some ways, I feel like Madonna's sex.
Don't hate on Madonna. Do not. You about to hate on Madonna, aren't you?
I'm not hating on her, but like her sex is like a different kind of sex from like the kids, the rap chicks sex today.
Well, she paved the way. I mean, she did have dudes kissing dudes. She had dudes in the bed with dudes. She was kissing on everybody.
That's like gay stuff, though. That's not really, to me, that's not really like the examples that she gave, like WAP. To me, WAP type sex and Madonna type sex are not the same sex. To me, Madonna, and that's interesting she should say that, because speaking of a sampling, Madonna has always been a culture sampler.
Yeah, she borrows.
In terms of like the sex thing, like to me, like her sexual stuff, she just like sampled gay club culture.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it really wasn't even hers or original. Like that's like club kid sexuality and
But
expression.
she made it mainstream. I mean, she did bring it mainstream, which I think was her point, that she made it possible for mainstream artists to get acceptance and to speak their truth. I don't disagree 100%. I just think that her choice of words, maybe, and her choice of emojis, because they were talking about, she put clown emojis.
But you know what? But Madonna's music itself was not necessarily explicit.
No,
I guess that's like
her persona was, though. Her persona, Paris is Burning, and it was suggestive, but that was a different time. I don't think that anybody's music at that time was like what it is today, not mainstream.
Well, gangsta music has started.
It wasn't mainstream though. Gangsta music was still a subculture of rap at that time, or hip hop. I don't even think they call it rap music or hip hop, but it wasn't mainstream. It wasn't what we know of as, dominating the culture and the genre of pop as it is today. So yeah, there was gangster music. There was even, BET After Dark, where they were doing unthinkable and unspeakable things.
Late 90s, I guess. So,
shout out.
Hello. I guess from my perspective, like in the 90s, I listened to a lot of gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Like it was my perspective, so I mean, I listened to everything. So, yeah, I mean, I remember when we became bitches through rap. I remember when we became hoes through that rap music. So,
bitches ain't, wait, how did that lyric go? How did it go? Was that Snoop Dogg who said that?
Yeah, that was
bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Yeah. And something slap on my dick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then DJ Quick.
It was my nigga.
I used to love DJ Quick.
I was a freshman in college. Quick, so
what is that saying about me? Okay.
Right. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. So like I forget it was mainstream to me. You know what I'm saying? It was my whole world. So, I mean, I guess it was starting to be mainstream because shortly after that, Tupac appeared and he was mainstream. So, you know, it was well on its way. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess I don't view Madonna's version of sexuality the same as like a Cardi B or rapper sexuality. Plus, I think I feel like Madonna.
Don't you hate on Madonna? Don't
I'm
you?
still on Madonna. She always sampled other people. And like you say, Paris is burning. Yeah, her whole, you know, the sex and the guy kissing and the voguing. She was always sampling somebody else's, using her privilege.
Ooh, shots fired, Madonna.
She used her privilege to profit and mainstream all these subset cultures, you know, and then take credit for them.
I won't disagree. I will not disagree with that. But I do want to. I don't. You know, I love Madonna. I've loved Madonna since she came out. However, I don't like what she's doing with her black son. Sometimes that feels a little bit cringy.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what, you know, I was a big Madonna fan for a lot of years, but I'm disappointed with the spirit in which she's aging in general. It's sad.
What you talking about? I'm gonna talk about her ass shots.
She done went and got her big old ghetto booty out of motherfucking nowhere.
Oh, that made me choke.
She went and got a big ass. She's 70, a 70-year-old white woman who's never had an ass, and she didn't need one because it doesn't go with her athletic build. She
Right.
wrong with her body. Nothing wrong. She's kept in wonderful shape, but she gonna go ahead out of nowhere and gonna get a big old ghetto
And she
booty.
ruined Christmas. God damn it.
And it's just so the spirit and the way in which she's maybe that's affecting my interpretation of her comments and sort of my overall judgment of her. I think that she's fucking up her legacy with how she's handling this phase of her life.
Okay. I won't argue that.
She is. And like the dumb shit, like she was just on TikTok and she throws paper towards the trash can and she says, "If I miss, I'm gay." And then she misses and goes, Madonna.
Are you shitting me right now?
I am not. She just did this.
Who the fuck is your TikTok
First off,
manager? Who's your TikTok manager? You got a fucking Gen Z in there managing your TikTok?
bitch. First off, you 90. Okay. So you're not coming out of nowhere at 90. That's one. You have done every marketing tool there is to be. You've played with sexuality your whole entire career.
Pretty
Madonna,
much.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Just be a grandma now.
Just calm the fuck down.
Age gracefully.
And stop putting those injectables in your cheeks. What are you doing? That's what it's and I hate that because I fucked with her for a long time. But the way that she is aging and that she's playing aging,
She
it's like
refuses.
she wants to be a fucking little Gen X or she wants to be a TikTok 19-year-old. It's like you're Madonna.
She wants to be relevant. She's trying to stay famous and be, but she doesn't even have to. That's the thing. You don't even have to.
But she's
You've done
trying-
everything that you
Listen,
needed to do.
old enough to have been dancing in gay clubs in the 70s. You did it. And
Let them have it.
in the 90s and the aughts and it's like how much? You're not a vampire.
She's aging back. You're not Benjamin Buttons, God damn it.
It's just
We can see you. You know
ridiculous.
this.
You know, you look older when you go get a big, huge butt on your athletic legs.
Yeah.
You know, she would look amazing if she wouldn't try to look like, you know, our children's ages.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
I don't respect how she's handling
I think she doesn't have good counsel. I think maybe she needs one of us in her corner to be like, no, you need somebody everybody needs somebody in their corner who'll be like, no, don't do that. Don't.
And I don't blame her, listen, we just had a conversation about younger men, and I'm gonna be honest, we was discussing what we want.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, I said, I don't want no nigga my age, because they dicks don't work. And I don't want that shit. I said that.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, just a little younger.
Right.
But she be like dating 21-year-olds.
Ew.
Exactly.
Yuck.
It's like Madonna.
That's like Hattie. That's like
Hattie. Just came in.
Remember our friend Hattie? Hattie Wiener. Damn.
Yes. Yes.
You know them young dudes ain't really checking for you like that.
They don't want to do that shit.
Let's get you a zaddy and be done with it.
Madonna has fucked everybody. From Bobby Brown to Tupac.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you acting so thirsty?
Yikes. No, that's just
on all the major dicks in the last 50 years. And
write a book about that.
And I admire that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, like, calm the fuck down.
At least be quiet about it. Don't be out here like making a fool of yourself. That's my biggest fear, that I'm gonna be out here making a fool of myself at 70 years old. Like, sit your old ass down. Don't let me do it. Yummy, please don't let me do that. I implore you.
If I see you and you got like athletic legs and just like, I just went and got a big old ghetto booty, I'm like, sit down, we're gonna talk.
Yeah, sit me down. Say, sit down. Sit down.
Sit on that big ass. We're gonna talk.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First off, it's free. And there are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Then Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. Then you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM, and get started making your own podcast.
You've been listening to a podcast of the Podfix Network. Discover more audible gems like this at podfixnetwork.com. Make sure to catch up-to-the-minute network shenanigans by following @Podfix on Twitter, official_Podfix on Instagram, @Podfix Network on Facebook. And make sure to subscribe to Podfix Presents wherever you choose to find podcasts. The Podfix Network, artist owned and loved.